Hello, Mr. Dewitt. It's really nice to see you again.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming. I just want to let you know right off the bat that we love Lucy.
Oh, thank you.
We love having her in class. She's very funny. She's doing very well from our point of view. How do you think she's adjusting?
You know, she has a great time when she comes home. You know, it's kind of hard to get stuff out of her. You know, she's so young and she just wants to go ahead and play once she gets home. But she seems happy when she comes off
You're
the
not
bus.
sensing any anxiety or anything about going. She seems to be totally fine when she's here.
In the morning, she's excited to come. So.
Good. I like to hear that. What are your goals for Lucy over the next year?
You know, her reading, I think, can use some work. We read to her at home and stuff, but as far as her doing it on her own, you know, some of the stuff that she learns just from being at school, like interacting with kids, how to transition from one, you know, play thing to a learning time, stuff like that.
Sure, yeah. Okay. All right. Do you have any concerns?
You know, she's got a little bit of a speech impediment. You know, I'm not sure if it's her age or if she's slowing down a little bit, so I don't want to really say it's a concern. It's just something we try to keep our eye on.
Right. Okay. Well, from our observations, she's very smart. She's a natural leader. She's an independent thinker. When we, you know, a lot of times when kids are in a group, if we ask a question, whatever the first child says, you know, the children will continue to use that same answer. But when it gets to Lucy, she always has an independent thought to offer.
Yeah.
So she's not one to go along with the crowd. She is an independent thinker. Where she could use some work would be physical tasks, getting more independent as far as using a cup by herself, pouring a drink, putting her coat on, just those kind of things. I know she's young. She's one of the youngest in the class because she's 3. So she probably hasn't really been doing that a lot at home, but that's something that you can work on at home. It's just letting her, you know, kind of spread her wings a little bit, try, you know, putting on her shoes by herself, things like that. Because
it's hard to do because when she messes up, I clean that.
Right. No, I'm a parent myself, so I know that a lot of times it's a lot faster and easier to help them out. But she's definitely
let her struggle a little bit.
Developmentally, she's ready to start tackling some of those things. So
good to know.
It is she is definitely she likes to be recognized for doing things well.
Gotcha.
So when she starts to get those things and you're, you know, telling her good job and all of that, it lights her up. So I think that'll give her some, you know,
confidence.
Yeah, some confidence.
Desire to try it more, maybe.
Definitely. We see that with the tests that we give her at school.
Okay.
Let's see. You have already taken home the All About Me backpack, so I got to learn a little bit more about her and your family. I know she really loves Paw Patrol, and your family does a lot of camping. Yeah. So I think that's really great. She loves Play-Doh and creating. Same thing at school.
She loves leaving it out, so it dries out. So we have to buy more. That's what she loves doing.
Yeah. But anything with creating, she's very, she's really gets excited about that. We do, you know, painting and all kinds of crafts and things here, too. And she talked a lot in her answers about her big sister. So
good or bad?
Good. I know. How do they get along well at home?
They do. You know, Lucy's going through this thing where she wants to be first to everything. For the most part, yeah, like 90% of the time they do get along really well. And
we see her wanting to be first here too.
Yeah.
So, she's got a competitive nature, but you know, I think that'll serve her well in some areas. Yeah. So, her sister's name is Charlie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And how old is she?
She's 7. She'll be 8 in April.
Okay. Well, she's very proud of her big sister. She talks about her quite a bit.
Good.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you would want me to know about Lucy?
No, not really. When I get home, I'll think of 100
Sure,
things,
sure.
but
Well,
right now-
my door's always open, and you have on this sheet here. These are some volunteer opportunities, but
Okay.
it also has my contact information at
Okay.
the bottom. So shoot me an email. I'm here about an hour before class starts.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I am here about an hour before class
Okay.
starts. So I have an open door policy. If you have a concern or a question, feel free to just come over.
So I can drop off an hour early.
No, no, not that. But if you want to come in a little early, if you have something that you need to
Okay.
discuss, or like I said, feel free to send me
Gotcha.
an email. We are having a Christmas party. That's one of the things that's detailed here. There are a couple of items that we are asking the parents to bring in. If you want, you can just circle that item that you might want to bring in, and you'll just sign it and have Lucy
Gotcha.
send it with her in her backpack.
So just like one of these.
Right.
Okay.
And then I don't know what your schedule's like, but if you wanted to come in and participate that day too, this is the time. So we will be from 10 to 11.
Gotcha.
So just indicate that on the sheet too and
Okay.
send it back. You mentioned speech, and I know that prior to school starting, she was evaluated for speech and didn't quite qualify for an IEP, but I do have, this is just some things that you can work on at home with her.
Oh, good.
Some little
Thank you.
speech exercises. She is,
How tell her, like, she's young, so is she gonna be, if she doesn't want to do this, do we just let her do it as she wants to, or should we, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I sit down and make her do it?
I
or-
wouldn't make it a point of contention between the two of you. I wouldn't let it ruin your evening or anything
Okay.
like that. But, I think if you frame it the right way and you're encouraging to her and excited when she gets the sound right, I think
Gotcha.
it's something that she would probably want to do.
Gotcha.
And, a lot of the speech issues that she's having are things that she will probably just naturally grow out of.
Okay.
She's still in an age range where, it's not a huge concern, but, if it's something that you had mentioned that you were concerned about, these are just little exercises that you can do with her along the way. Let's see. Okay, and then I have this sheet. This is just some more details about some of the things that we're seeing, observing from Lucy in class. Some of the things that she's really excelling at, some of the areas like we talked about before, just, that she can work on doing some things, some individual, some tasks, being more independent with her physical tasks. Just playing well with others. She's doing good with her transitions, just some more information about that. And that is all I have for you. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, on the way out,
Which
oh,
part?
sorry.
No.
Okay, on the way out, I'm going to show you her where her cubby is, where she keeps her coat and all that, and some of the art that we've done in the class is displayed just outside the door. So I'll show you which one's hers, and you can see all of that.
Great.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you. Again, we love having Lucy in class.
Thank you.
She is a joy. Thank you.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Thanks, you too. All right, go ahead and shut it off.